how did these two things change your life? The good counseling and the fact that you were facing really big adversity with these two topics. But I want to know what made it so difficult.
Oh, yeah, let me say right now, because differential calculus is and chemistry too, they are some of the most dense materials that you'll ever get in a mathematics or science course, because you're learning all the theories and practicalities. Pretty much they help build the foundation for all the other stuff that you'll learn in the big fields in medical school or in the actual working environment. Without the fundamental knowledge of that, you can't learn any of the others. So I had to learn all that. And imagine condensing all that in a small period. That's hard. Because during the summer, and there's a lot of teachers won't do tutorial classes unless it's really needed. So, but here's the thing, only 4 students, including myself, were able to take the class. Only 4. I was the only one who passed.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. So how did you prepare yourself to not only understand all these basic theories, fundamental theory, but also what was your commitment to yourself?
Oh, I wanted to be a scientist. And also I didn't want to just support my mom. And also I just wanted this dream, but also I had support, and I had to humble myself to realize I'm not the smartest person in the room. And that's, to me, this is the thing that we can also touch into how, especially with men, sometimes you have to be able to humble yourself to realize you're not going to be the best in your area. So you're going to need help. So I had a friend who worked in the work study center. She helped me every single day. I went to her every single day. She helped me out with that every single day with the class. And that's how I was able to pass. But also because I worked hard and I studied every day and every chance I got. I had to maintain that. I couldn't lose that. Otherwise, I was going to fall behind.
So you had a laser focus and
Yes.
getting, but that's amazing to understand that we all need help at some point. So as you were diving into these more complex materials, what did you discover in yourself of your own capability?
What I discovered was basically, okay, I can handle the work. It's a lot. It is a lot. Don't get me wrong. It is, but I knew I could handle the workload if I just maintained what I was doing and just ask for help whenever I needed. Because if not, I was going to just fall apart. If I didn't, I needed to know how to ask for help and maintain that and ask questions. Don't just leave things unannounced, things like, oh, I got this. No. And especially when you don't really know this. You got to be able to accept help and also gain ideas from other people who may not be in the same background as you, but they can help fill in the gaps and things that you may not have noticed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what helped. And that's another thing that helped me out tremendously. That's I have to be able to do that. And most people don't know how to do that.
Yeah. And accepting help and asking for help is perhaps exposing a vulnerability of ours, of a certain level of good ignorance, correct?
Exactly.
And the curiosity also to seek help. Let me ask you another question. I'm actually fascinated by your walk into this science world. Is as you were curious and seeking help, what was the best, because it seems like you found a rhythm at some point,
Mm-hmm.
and you organize yourself within that rhythm. How did you start to understand the best way for you to learn and communicate these different advices that you needed from others?
Well, I learned from my own mistakes and also own failures too, because in the beginning, I'm thinking, oh, I'm smart, I can handle this stuff, and this happens in anything I go into new. I think I'm good. And then say you have an examination or the first trial and I bomb it miserably. That is like the wake up call. You really, but it helps you. You have to be humble enough to let you see and not let it discourage you. And you need a strong foundation, obviously, too. You need to be able to see okay, this is where I was struggling at. Let me see where I can fill in the blanks and fix what I need to fix in order to really grow from that. And that's something that every man and every woman should take with them every single day. Just because you mess up doesn't mean you're a failure. We all mess up. That is a fact of life that you're going to mess up at some point. That is a fact of life that you just cannot avoid. You cannot avoid that. Failure becomes the blueprint for success because it allows you to see where the problems lie, and then you can improve on them. No one's going to be perfect, but there's always room for growth and improvement. And that's how I was able to take that and build off of it too. And with that, I was able to graduate both with biology and a clinical science degree. And this is where the journey gets more interesting.
Welcome back again at Thick Skill Podcast. where we explore human experiences. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do not forget our campaign. We are committed to transform your subscriptions into pro bono programs for mental health. So you can free somebody's mind from their traumas and help them heal just by subscribing. Very simple, and it costs absolutely nothing. Help us through this campaign, and we just want to pay forward, not only to our viewers, but for those that can't afford mental health services. Just remember, the statistics are real. Only 4 out of 10 Americans can afford mental health services. So help us change that. Hopefully, we can move the statistics and perhaps move it from 4 to 5 out of 10 people have good mental health services.
Let's start.
To the success of the Unity Brunch, may we continue moving forward together. Cheers!